I'm Tom, and let me know your thoughts on the haircut down in the comments. Do I suit it? Do I not? Tyson Fury is back versus Makhmudov. This is a fight I think a lot of people saw coming. It's announced. We've seen the first press conference, all of this. When I saw the first press conference, you're kind of instantly reminded, yeah, boxing's better with Fury. It's more, and ultimately sports entertainment. It's more entertaining. It's more fun, if not embarrassing. Gets more eyeballs on the sport. And what I will say, this whole trainer thing, not buying it. Not buying it. Whether it's your dad in your corner, don't know, your uncle, whatever it is, you're not going to not have a trainer. I just don't believe that. I know he's experienced enough to probably know how the training camps go, but he's also experienced enough to know that he's going to need a trainer in there, at least in your corner. So I'm not buying that. But it's good to see Fury back. And what it's also good to see is Netflix involved. Netflix being involved in boxing is good for everybody. It brings a certain caliber of money to the sport we otherwise might struggle to see. We get pay-per-view events because the reality is any Fury fight's pay-per-view, not for pay-per-view, but also not really for a subscription. I mean, yes, okay, Netflix is a subscription service, but everybody has access to it. You know, a lot of people have access to multiple accounts, your parents' accounts, your girlfriend's accounts, and, you know, your mate's account, and suddenly you've got 3 different accounts and everybody's got access to it. So obviously it's subscription, but it's not like DAZN where I want to watch the boxing, so I need to get a DAZN subscription. It's no, I've got a Netflix subscription. So the boxing, it's an add bonus, isn't it? Whereas DAZN is very much, I want to watch boxing, I need a DAZN subscription. This is going to be, oh, Fury's on Netflix, I'll whack that on then. So that's good. It brings a certain level of eyeballs to the sport, which is really good. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I don't think this should become like football, where football you need a BT subscription, an Amazon subscription, a Sky subscription, and amongst other subscriptions to watch football, and you still can't see all the matches. I don't want boxing to become this thing where you need DAZN, BT, Netflix, whatever else it is, and then even when you've got them, some fights are locked behind a pay-per-view wall, because ultimately that works, backwards, and you end up watching less fights because of that, because you don't know who's showing what, and then that is going to cost you more. And this isn't that. This isn't that yet, and I'm glad that they're involved, is what I'm trying to say. Netflix being in boxing, for the most part, is good, and Fury's doing his job, which is selling the shit out of the fight. There's only really 2 more things to say on the press conference. Number 1, Makhmudov, oh my God. I think he's one of, if not the most boring fighters to watch, right? He's pretty orthodox, so you're watching him and you're not seeing anything. Like, you watch Fury fight and you're like, what? Like, he boxes so unorthodox. You watch Makhmudov fight, he's very much by the book. But he's also not brilliant, like Mayweather, where you're like, wow, this is great, or Shakira, you can learn. And he's also very slow. He's just really boring to watch, and he hugs and hugs and hugs. Really boring. And in the press conference, wow, you can see that. He just sat there. And Fury's like, I'm going to butcher his face. So, it was so boring, but that's whatever. And the only other thing to say is about John Fury. Again, I get it, it's Netflix, it's box office and all of this, gets the eyeball, promotion. And I know John Fury knows that. He's doing it because people talk about it. But my God, have a day off. What an embarrassment. And Fury, get a hold of your dad. Run like a bitch, Carl Froch. Carl Froch just stood 10 metres away. Just stood there, not running. Run like a bitch, Carl Froch. He's just stood there looking at you like the fool you are. And I know he's not that kind of man. Do you know what I mean? It just boggles the mind. But looking at this fight, Fury's got maybe 2 years left, 1 or 2 years left in the sport of boxing, and he's picked an opponent that is perfect for him, because if Fury has any legs left, he'll dance around Makhmudov all day long and cruise to a nice and easy boxing decision, points decision. Even if he hasn't got any legs left, he'll probably, almost definitely, still have the speed and skill to box round Makhmudov. Again, a slow, trudgy fighter. So it will let him see, yep, got loads left in the tank, let's keep going. Ooh, no, didn't have what I thought I had. Pull off a little bit. It's the perfect opponent. When you couple in the fact he just beat Dave Allen, so he's got a bit of momentum behind him himself. Yeah, perfect opponent for Tyson Fury, who's only got a couple of years left himself. What happens after this? I'd like to see the AJ fight. If it doesn't, I think Fury might chase the Usyk fight instead, though, The AJ fight is what we want to see, but for Fury, it's much more damaging to. I don't think Fury thinks he'll lose, but if Fury knows if he does lose to AJ, that's a much more damaging loss on your record to go, right, I've lost to Usyk, now I've lost to AJ as well, especially if you get chinned, than just losing to Usyk a third time when you've already lost twice. And the upside being you avenge the only loss on your resume and sail off into the sunset. So I think that's what's going to happen. I think he's going to beat Makhmudov comfortably on points. Hopefully we see the AJ fight. He'll probably chase the Usyk fight. And what I will say, the final thing, before I give my prediction, is the biggest myth in boxing today is Tyson Fury's height. He lists himself as 6'9". Go and look at the face-off. He is at most an inch taller than Makhmudov, who lists himself as 6'5". So I think they're both sort of lying there. I think really what we're looking at is a guy who's 6'6", stood opposite a guy who's 6'7". I think Fury's 6'7", 6'8", and not even 6'8" at a push. 6'7", maybe 6'7.5". But between the 6'6.5" and 6'7.5", 6'7", and then Makhmudov lied about it, says he's 6'5", when really he's 6'6". But what we're looking at is a guy who's 6'5" to 6'6", or 6'6" to 6'7". The biggest myth is Fury's height. And you could see that when he fought Wilder, by the way, and Usyk. Anyway, my prediction, Fury wins a comfortable point decision, people. Let me know your thoughts on all of this in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and all stuff works, people. Peace.